In this video, we are going to create functionality to make the logout model work. So when the user click on this one, we will display the logout model. So this is how we are going to do it. So click here and inspect. Realize that the model container over here I'll specify a property of what? Display of what? None. So when the user click on it, I'll make the display to be what? Block. So when the user click on it again, I'll set the display to be what? None. So that's the logic that we are going to implement. So realize that the model over here has a class of profile container. So this one over here will serve as a button. So this, go to your register.php. That's register.php. Copy this one from here. Inside your index.php, just paste it here. Over here, first we'll check and see whether any of the element is present in the index page. What do I mean by that? Because we are going to use the common.js in so many places. I want us to check and see whether this one is present before you perform that logic. So copy this one from here. You check for any of them. So I just want to copy this one from here. So over it becomes global header is equal to what? Get selector. Then paste it here. Global header is a class. As can see, well, it's a class, so we need to attach a dot to it. So this one will be dot. So the second thing I want us to get is the model itself. So this one will be model, which is equal to get selector. The model has a class of menu dash container. So copy it from here. So dot and paste it here. The third thing that we need to get is the profile button, which is this one. So when the user click on it, this is it. So when the user click on this one, we will display the menu container. So copy this one from here. So this one becomes profile button, which is equal to get selector, then dot, paste it here, then semicolon. Okay. So this is how we are going to do an if statement. If global header is present, then continue. Okay. So over here, what are we going to do? We are going to listen for a click event. So when the user click on the profile button, dot add event listener, click. Then this one will be our function. This one will be a function. Then this is what we have. Okay. So first, for now, let's alert or do console.log. Button was pressed. Check and see whether our logic is working fine. So just refresh it. Check your console. Click on it. So as you can see, why button was pressed, so our logic is working fine. So when the user click on this one, we will check and see whether the menu container has display to be none. So if the display is none, make it what? Block. So that's the logic that we are going to implement. It's very simple. So first, we'll use the model. So this one will be model dot star dot display. That's the property display is triple equal to none. If it's triple is equal to 9, then over here we'll set the model, the display property of what? Block. So this one will be model dot star dot display to block. Then over here will be what? None. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to do. If the model dot star dot display is none, then set it to block. If the user click on it again, then set it to what? None. So let's go and check and see whether our logic is working fine. Empty the cache. Now click on it. We are getting what? None. Click on it again. Why? We are getting what? Block. Now click on it again. So as you can see, why our logic is working fine. So now refresh it and let's see. Click on it. No. So meaning the first instance, if you click on it, so meaning there is something wrong over here. Because if you refresh it, click on it, we are getting none. We are getting none. So this is what I want us to do. Go to your home.css. Cut this one from here. Not this one. I mean this one. Cut it from here. Go to your global.header.php. Then over here, just add star and paste it here. Okay, so now let's go back and empty the cache again. Okay, so now click on it. Okay, so now our logic is working fine. Okay, so there is it. So in the next video, we are going to work on the logout functionality. So when the user click on this one, we will direct the user toward the logout page. So that's the logic that we are going to implement in the next video.